Alright, welcome back everybody for some more Outworld Station here on Bear's Den. And if you didn't stick around for all of last episode because, well, it got rather annoying, I got the power stuff fixed. I ended up getting the missiles done. We have our missiles now, and we just need to get them delivered to the HUD, or hub. I'm not 100% sure that our power issue fix is going to do what I want it to do, but everything over there is running. Also, I did get most of the crap out of my inventory. So, new parts unlocked is a missile launcher.
Military starships, which must be provided with the required ammo. Ammo is produced in the ammo factory.
Yeah, obviously, we're just produced it. Okay, so advanced extractor. This is a bio extractor, and so this is bio extractor Mark II and a miner Mark III, which is awesome. We just need to give it advanced plating, and we will get that done. The bio extractor, I'm not 100% sure we really needed that. Advanced plating is going to be a little bit of an issue. Because we don't have much in there. Oops, wrong button. I meant to hit this button. So, advanced plating is made here and here, and they're both running. They both have plenty to run. Wait a minute, no, that's not advanced, that's the frames. This is the advanced plating, which also has plenty to keep running. So we may have to put another one of these in, which could be a problem because we are already not producing much of our tungsten stuff. This place is already running on the razor's edge with power. Okay, so that did what we did fix it. I put in a second wormhole here that I am inputting hydrogen through, made a tank here for it, and cut it so this does not connect anymore to these. So this wormhole is supplying hydrogen to this bank here, and this wormhole is connecting to this bank. So there's roughly 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17 is roughly what it can handle filling. It still says I have one generator that's low on fuel. I don't know which one that is. They're all on, and you would assume that it would be either at the beginning or at the end, and well, I don't see any of these that have. Okay, that one is, but that one isn't. So that's strange. But what we can do is we can take out like this one and put it in over here, but it's got 40 in it. I'm just going to say it's good. But basically this place is about max on the power that I can do here. So what I'm thinking is that we may need to come over here. We haven't set anything up over here yet, but we have titanium there, and we have I think. I thought. I might be wrong. Oh, I thought we had tungsten here. Okay, we don't have tungsten here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This place. This place has tungsten. Carbon. There's titanium. There's titanium. There's tungsten. There's tungsten. So, neither one of these two places we've really done anything with. And we kind of need to. So maybe what we do is we just set up and we make more tungsten over here. And that's literally a storm, so these are just going to keep coming in. I need to actually, I'm going to take that one out, but I'm going to leave these two alone just to see if that gun can handle them. Which it seems like they can. Usually when these things get damaged, it's because there's a big one that has come in. But I do need to start setting up some of these over on the, probably need to set one up over here, but I also should probably set up a, some over on the other side as well. Production, no, resources, get that there, and then drop, hey! These are gonna explode before you get them in there. This is a good way of getting some resources. You get all kinds of stuff. You don't get tungsten, but you get all kinds of other stuff out of them. Anyways, focus, Bear, focus. So I think we need to start setting up stuff over here and just basically leave this station as it is. What it's doing is what it's going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and probably start setting up the glacier one. I honestly don't know what this one's for, other than the water ice, which, because we have this place and these cloud miners, or these cyclone generators, are literally just like windmills. You can just spam them over here and just make all the freaking hydrogen you want here by just putting in more of these cloud miners. So I'm not 100% sure why we'd want the ice that we would then have to refine down to get hydrogen to power things. Why wouldn't we just set up more cloud miners? Though, you know, granted, we do have the issue of getting stuff out of here as it is, but a new wormhole means all new ability to send hydrogen through. We could just set up another row of like 8 or 10 cloud miners, send it through, all the hydrogen we could need. The only things I can think of that water ice would be good for is oxygen. And as of currently, the only thing we need oxygen for is nitrox. So I don't know, other than using this place for mining of regular stuff like titanium, carbon, gold, silica. You know, we could set this up as like a computer factory because it has gold here. That might be a decent idea. Just set it up as this is where, and it would make sense, you know, computing needs coal. So building the computer needs coal. We can go with that. So that might end up being what we do with this place. But as of now, I think we just need to set up more stuff over here. But I think I may, and no, this wasn't the plan, but I may have rambled long enough that we have what we need in plating. So let's look and see. We've got 28. We need 20. I have 30. So that'll be 55, 75, 80. Oh, we are really close. Okay. So we don't quite have enough yet. I didn't ramble long enough. So let's go ahead and, since we have the ice here, hey you, you're a little close to home. So I think, and I may even have, yeah, I already have ice in here. So what is it gonna take for me to set up a refinery here? I have the stuff to do it. So let's do that. And then we're gonna set this for making water. So we can do that. So now we'll do this. That'll start making us water from our ice. We're also going to get carbon. So let's go ahead and get us a storage unit that I'll just build here for now. And then we're going to link this. Yeah, the only thing coming out of there is carbon. So we'll link that there, and this will be where we store our carbon. Now, we have an ice storm. I don't even see where it's doing anything to me. Like, it's not hurting anything, so I don't know what its purpose is. So let's go ahead and now make a second refinery, which we're going to build off of here. We'll just build these out this way if we need to. And we will connect this one to here. And we'll have this one make us hydrogen out of our water. And I don't know why I did that, because that's a fluid. That does nothing. Unconnect that. We need an actual pipe dummy. So let's just run this. I don't know why it's wanting to go that way. Okay, give me that. Run this down here. Set up one of these here. Set up one of these here. Pipe this into this into there, that into there, that into there. So now we're getting our water in there. So now that should turn into hydrogen, but we're low on power. And I think that might be the solar panels because of the ice storm, but apparently not. We just don't have enough solar panels currently, which is understandable. We are trying to run two big-ass refineries. But running those two refineries is going to give us hydrogen to actually run our fusion reactors. So there we go. Now they're back on, and now we have hydrogen. So let's go ahead and Power. I'm assuming these don't work here. We need an engine for that. Let's go check, because I haven't tried anywhere other than at the other place. So let's actually see if they will work here. Engines. Just give me 125 of those. Come back over to here. And now this power that. Does this work here? It does? Okay. Lower atmosphere of a gas giant to generate power. Okay, so this is apparently a gas giant. I didn't realize this was a gas giant. This is a gas giant. This just says it's an ice planet. This is a gas giant, but we ain't got there yet. So that's something I'm wondering. If this is making power, which it says... oh, maybe it isn't. It doesn't actually show the power it's making. And it doesn't look like it's spinning. Like, it's got power here, but that's usage. Oh, producing 0. Okay, so never mind. It doesn't actually work. I was hoping not. Anyways, power, fusion reactor, and we're gonna put these off over here. I gotta go get more stuff to do so. We'll go back to here. And hey, look, we got a whole bunch of these. Okay. And what else was it I needed? I think it's nano. Yeah, almost always nanoplating. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. While we're here, let's go ahead and fill up on this stuff. Make sure we have plenty of this. I don't know why it doesn't like to stack. That is rather annoying. Okay, so back over here, power, fusion reactor, and yeah, we're gonna run these this way. We're gonna get rid of these. So we'll start putting these off. We can't put them on this side because we got the pipe there. We're gonna have to have a pipe coming out of here. So let's actually just do this. We'll run these out this way, these out this way. And then we'll go ahead and just put... I'm assuming we're not going to need, you know, 1,000,000 of these things. Why is it not wanting to go sideways like that? I don't understand that. Okay, so fusion reactor, we can put one here. We're going to need to put a defense turret just to be safe here. And then we can just run this down to here, which we're going to have to, you know, do this a little less stupid. So put one of those there, and we'll do that. So then this will go into there. This will go in here. Apparently I don't have enough nanotubes, which we're making carbon just out of this stuff. I think it's in a printer, right? Printer, carbon nanotubes, connect that to there, connect that to there. We've got a bunch of, oh, that's raw carbon. Never mind. So we need to actually make carbon, so we'll have to set up a smelter. I need to set up a whole, production thing around here. But we'll just jump back home. We have plenty. We have more nanotubes than we know what to do with over here. Okay, general pipe. So that goes there. That's there. That's there. So now that will kick on our fusion reactor. So now we have plenty of power over here. And I will probably just get rid of all of these because they are not going to be necessary any longer. I may set up some of them. Like, I'm going to leave those for now. And it's kind of nice to have some backup. Speaking of backup, I want to get one of these batteries set up. That way we have some place to store some power. So now we have a way of making power over here so we can start setting up making computer stuff over here. Now we need to kind of figure out what we're doing over here for power, since this is where we're going to start making tungsten alloy and those advanced plasma things. Now this one is an asteroid belt, so we can't use any of the things here either. Okay. So I'm thinking, since we're gonna set up this place making hydrogen, which we've got a butt ton of here, I may just go ahead and set me up a wormhole here. Which, can I do so? No, I need a bunch of computers. Okay, so I think what I might do is set up a wormhole here. I need to set up one back to the main place, probably a couple other places too. Actually, this one goes to the main place. But wherever we're going to need computer stuff, probably over here would be a good place to send them. Mainly because we need the superconductors. But if we're going to be moving production of these, maybe we'll just move this out of here completely, since it's computer stuff, and just have these supercomputers made over there as well instead of here. Because there isn't anything here I need them for. I'm just sending them off somewhere else, so it's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But now I have officially rambled long enough. Not that that's what I was doing. I wanted to get the computer stuff looked at, but now we can go ahead and put these in here. Get that done. I'm taking... I don't need those, but I'm taking these.
Mark III miners and Mark II bioextractors have now been unlocked. These can extract raw materials at a higher rate and increase the output of your factory immensely.
Okay, so now we can start upgrading all of our miners again. This is for a fuel depot, which is going to need another advanced plating and a bunch of nanotubes, but the nanotubes isn't a big issue. And I'm assuming this is for getting us into, yeah, we got to make those bigger and armored things eventually. So I think we're going to leave off here, and I'm going to do a stream for Friday. And I may even, I think I'm going to do it on, instead of having a video on Friday, I think somewhere early morning for me, like 3 a.m. in, Midwest US, I will do a stream over on Twitch of me setting up the stuff on this station for making computers and this station making tungsten alloy and getting the production of all the tungsten alloy stuff over here and all of that. And then I will put that stream over onto here and also make a short review on Monday. Monday's video will be a short review of what we did for anybody that doesn't want to watch the whole stream. So that's what I got planned. If you can join me over on our Twitch channel, please do. Then you guys can have a little bit of input on, some of the things I've been doing, and we'll go from there. So that's the plans for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe by the end of next week, we can get the last 3 of these done and get chapter 9 done. We only have 3 more to go, so I may go back on what I said of ending this on May 1st. I may just finish this out, depending on how difficult those last ones and how tedious they're going to be. We may go ahead and finish it out, and then I'll update, because I don't want to update this place. I want to start fresh for the update, but we'll see what ends up happening. And you guys can let me know, Discord, comments, the Twitch stream. Let me know how you'd like me to do this. Later.